Good day, I'm Brian McKaig, and this is ABZToday. ABC is bringing back the Gong Show. Long live the Gong Show. Every episode will feature non-traditionally talented performers plucked from the internet and put in front of a revolving panel of Hollywood judges. It'll be executive produced by comedian Will Arnet. If it sounds familiar, sure, it's been around before, and it was great in my opinion. The original Gong Show was created, produced, and hosted by Chuck Barris, and it aired all over the TV between 1976 and 1989. On the Gong Show, judges hit a gong to cut short bad auditions, hence the name. And unlike the buzzer being used on America's Got Talent, a gong seems more powerful, intimidating, and just plain silly. Really though, a gong, a buzzer, whatever. I still prefer a trapdoor into an alligator pit. Think of it as America's also got no talents. It's a lot of fun. And no, when the show's over, you cannot request that you get your half hour back. Sorry. Chuck Barris, now that was an interesting guy. Interesting in a, I'm really in the CIA kind of way. And if you don't get that reference, Google it. Here's something that could change everything though. Instead of the Gong Show, we have the Bong Show. Huh? Oh, yeah, baby. Hey, it works for karaoke night. A New York artist is paying tribute to Christopher Walken with a new installation in Queens, New York. Artist Brian Zanisnik calls it Monument to Walken. I call it a walk in the park. Aha, aha. It features numerous concrete Walken heads spread across Socrates Sculpture Park in Queens, which is the borough where the actor was raised. A comic strip also details Walken's history in Queens. The installation is part of the Emerging Artists Fellowship exhibition, and it'll remain in place through March 13th of next year. So you've got plenty of time to get out there and check it out. The only thing creepier, though, than a bunch of Walken heads would be if they were wearing clown makeup. Please tell me the eyes don't follow you as you walk by. That would be way too creepy. And if all the emerging artists are this good, then this is a tremendous program. Sorry, my therapist says to be less cynical and more considerate. Of course, concrete heads in a comic strip. Just like Picasso used to do it. Concrete heads, yeah, they're great. But you know what it really needs?
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Nicholas Epley, a professor of behavioral science at the University of Chicago's Booth School of Business, examined whether connecting with a stranger can actually improve one's overall well-being. I would say unless, of course, the stranger has a van and is offering candy. Previous findings suggest that people avoid small talk with strangers because they believe it could lead to a negative experience. Like you end up not getting any candy at all, and your back door is left wide open instead of being permanently locked the way it should be because that's an outdoor only. According to the study, engaging in small talk could make you feel more positive and happier. That's not a bad thing. In the experiment, commuters were instructed to either connect with a nearby stranger, remain disconnected, or commute as normal. Participants reported a more positive experience when actually connecting with a stranger. Human beings, says the professor, are social animals. We knew that. But here's where it connects. Those who misunderstand the consequences of social interactions may not, in at least some contexts, be social enough for their own well-being. Okay, basically, I'm all for this. Fine. Talking it up is good. I get it. But for heaven's sake, don't talk to the cashier at the supermarket or the guy at the post office window, okay? There are people behind you, and it already takes long enough. Wait a minute, if making small talk is good for you, then this just became a health show. All right. And it also explains all the talking we do and stuff. Of course, the biggest hurdle we face now is how do we get people to take their eyes off their smartphones long enough to actually talk to a stranger, candy or not. "59-year-old Stephen What-the-Hellski was charged with lewdness after he allegedly wore a plastic wrap bikini on a public Long Beach Island beach." Whew, gives you chills to think about. Police say Captain Weird spent 2 days on the beach wearing a homemade clear plastic wrap bikini, where his nether regions were clearly exposed and clearly observed by other people on the beach. Wojciechowski was arrested and charged with lewdness. What has become of the man from Glad? Don't get gonad, get glad. And maybe he was just trying to keep his meat fresh. Although you got to admit, people do hate seeing a lot of junk on the beach. Hey, wait a minute. It's time for some life math. Clear, see-through plastic wrap as a bikini plus, let's say, Taylor Swift equals. Hey, Spoon, put something on there, would ya? Café 51, a restaurant in Melbourne, Australia, is offering free burgers for life to customers willing to get a life-size tattoo of any burger from its current menu, with its Burger Love logo included in the image. The deal is, you pick any burger from their current menu and you get it tattooed anywhere on your body. You then qualify to get this burger absolutely free every day for the rest of your life. There are a few rules, though, as you may have suspected. As for now, the restaurant only plans to select lucky 10 entrants for this coveted prize. Participants must be 18 or older and willing to get a tattoo that is both to scale and it's able to be shown to store staff on demand. Limiting, of course, where you can put it. Registration for the offer will be open on Café 51's website until the end of October. Now, according to co-founder Chris Benos, after launching the promo online on the weekend, they've had over 3,500 entrants already. At least the tattoo is just the size of a burger and not, say, a family-sized pizza. Mind you, some of those burgers are the size of a family-sized pizza. You ask me, the Olive Garden's pasta offer is starting to look pretty lame. What was that? $700 for 10 weeks of pasta? You just got schooled, Olive Garden. Happy birthday to you. Celebrating their birthdays today, Maroon 5 musician James Valentine turns 38. Kate Winslet, from Steve Jobs' The Divergent movies and Titanic, is 41. Clive Barker, 64. Brian Johnson, singer with AC/DC, turns 69. Guitarist, singer-songwriter, the Steve Miller Band, Steve Miller, is 73. Happy birthday to each and every one of you. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you too.
Happy birthday!
And now, it's time for Who Said It? Hint, today is their birthday. Who said it? There's more to life than cheekbones. Who said it? Was it A, Angelina Jolie, B, Jane Curtin, or C, Kate Winslet? Angelina Jolie, Jane Curtin, or Kate Winslet? Write your answers in the comments section below, and good luck be with you. The answer to the October 3rd I'm a Rhythm Machine birthday quote is Tommy Lee. Thanks to everyone who played, and congrats if you guessed it right. And now, ABZX-Treme Trivia Challenge. ABZX-Treme Trivia Challenge consists of 3 mystery factoids. See if you can answer all 3. These questions are also listed in the video description, so you can check them out at your leisure and submit your answers when you think you've got them right. 1. Odds are you'll do this 5 times today. What is it? 2. There's an 85% chance that you'll do this today. What is it? And 3. If you're over 35, odds are that you will do this at least 3 times today. What is it? Good luck. Here are the October 3rd ABZX-Treme Trivia Challenge answers. About 10% of people surveyed said they were this in high school. It's a geek or a nerd. About 56% of people surveyed said they lose sleep over this, their retirement. And the third question, some are embarrassed by this, some are proud. But 1 in 6 of us have done this. No, not that. How could I have known she was my cousin thing? Not that. The answer is been on TV for some reason. If you're enjoying these YouNews broadcasts, be sure to comment, like, +1, and hit that subscribe button. And join us here next time. Remember, according to 60s TV, it's not sexual if you keep 1 foot on the floor. I'm Brian McKaig. This is ABZ Today, and that's what's making you.